into the end zone, all for naught. And you sit here and watch this and you say,
what up, chat? It's your boy Detroit Made Hot Boy back for another video, ganger. The Lions just lost on some fluky play junk, but I ain't gonna let that ruin my mood. I am not gonna let it ruin me. We about to whip up a steak Alfredo, y'all. Don't y'all worry y'all pretty little heads about it.
Aaron and I are in disbelief down here. How would you describe that one, Aaron?
Chaos. I mean, I was a part of a game 13 years ago that had this kind of chaos.
So are we.
Some replacement referees, though. I mean, just watching it now, looks like there's no PI. Looks like he's stopped. Forward progress is stopped. But a crazy game. We had another PI on the touchdown. So happy to get a win. We played great in the second half on offense. Picked up our defense, and they came up with a big stop.
What is it about this offense right now? It seems to be clicking at just.
That's wild.
We can come at you a lot of different ways. We ran for 200 yards today. Jalen had a fantastic game, but we got some fly sweeps to Kenny, to Jono.
That's wild.
We had some tosses to Jono. Art was mixing it up really well.
That is wild.
Dylan played really good at left tackle. Spence was battling some injuries. DK made some plays. Adam Thielen made some big plays. We were waving on third down today.
All right.
And, you know, we should have scored.
Well, we about to get in here and whip up our steak dinner. Because the Lions, they blew me. I don't know what the F-bomb they got going on. But all Amon-Ra St. Brown had to do was not put his hands on dog when he ran up there to make that route. And we win the game. He put his hands on dog. Now it's an OPI, offensive pass interference. Like, bro. And Goff scored the touchdown, man. I'm telling you, he should have just ran that bitch in there from the jump, the get-go. Got me hot over here. Roasted garlic, olive oil in the pan to whip up my steak, low and slow is the name. I'm gonna whip up about 4 garlic breads because I'll probably have this shit tomorrow. Make another steak. All I gotta do is make a fresh steak. You know what I mean? So here, pan for the garlic bread. You feel me? I'm just like lightly glazing it so it don't stick and it don't burn. Lightly glaze that thing. I need to bring y'all a little closer, or can y'all see me cooking? How about I flip y'all around like that? So y'all can see me, right? Or maybe I need to see y'all. You feel me? All right, boom. Oh, wait. Gotta take my Coca-Cola out the freezer so it don't freeze in there. I always gotta have a nice cold, ice cold Coca-Cola with a steak. And here go my Texas toast. Here go my New York strip steaks. Finna whip it up. Turn the heat up on there so it's boiling. Need my Irish butter. All right. I need anything out of this fridge? No, I don't. I got some extra Alfredo that I'm gonna use. It's going down. It is going down. It's my new spot, chat. I just been here like a couple weeks ago. I don't be doing vlog house tours or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not really my thing. But yeah, it's looking nice up in this joint. So we gonna slap our garlic bread on there. Appreciate you for tuning in. Smash that like button, drop a like, drop a comment, hit the share it to everybody you know. We whipping up steak Alfredo, baby. Got my fettuccine noodles right here. Smash that like button. Bling, blow, burn. All right. We got 4 of those in there. I can't believe the Lions just lost like that. Can't believe they lost like that. Now these garlic breads only take about 4-5 minutes to cook, so we gonna set this off to the side over here. Over here. Yep. Now we gonna come on over here. I gotta put my oil up because I don't really need, the oil. Nah, I'll put a little, just a tad bit of canola in there. We gonna come on over here though, because we got this water boiling. And we about to slap our fettuccine noodles in there. It ain't quite so roiling bowl where I want it to be at, but it's close to it, so you feel me? Oh, Snapchat. Y'all on 20%. Feel me? It's almost there. I gotta go grab the charger and put y'all on it. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Even though I ain't in a frame just yet, I'm back. I had to go grab a charger for y'all. I ain't want y'all to die. Alright, that's smooth over there. We finna season up now. Season it up, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah. Garlic, Cajun, Creole. We got oregano, cilantro, parsley, rosemary, tenderizer, little seasoned salt. We got some cayenne with some sage and Italian. And then I'm gonna do some paprika with black pepper and crushed red flakes. I season my steak up nice. And when I season it up with all of these seasonings, I never over season. Like, I use a lot of herbs, but stuff with salt in it, my spices, minimum spice. Watch. I'm gonna bring y'all over here closer so y'all can see me. You know what I'm doing. Y'all be like y'all over my shoulder. I'm trying to figure out which New York strip looked the best. I think I'm gonna go with the left one. I'm gonna eat the other one tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This bad baby can go in the refrigerator. Cause I'm gonna cook this one tomorrow, so I ain't gonna freeze it. That way I ain't gotta thaw it. Cause I'm gonna have some leftover noodles. Alright. I need a spoon. Got me a spoon there. Alright, I need some tongs. I gotta wash my tongs off. All right, y'all gonna watch me wash some tongs off. Cause I need these tongs. Gotta wash them. Y'all whipping up a steak Alfredo dinner with your boy, Detroit Made Hot Boy, baby. Yeah. All right, got my spatula. I mean, why I want to keep calling it spatula? I got my yeah. All right. Let's cut this steak open. I said cut it open and I tried to peel it. Being real careful here. That nice New York strip steak. Oh. Yeah, baby. All right. All right, we finna season our steak up now. Once we season it up, then we really gonna be in here cooking up. You feel me? All right, I'm gonna bring y'all a little closer so y'all can see this. All right. I don't got like a tenderizer, so I kind of just go like this. I can just, you know what I'm saying? Spank that mug down. Feel me? This how you get it to cook right, you know? All right. That's good to go. I'm gonna have to wash my cutting board off at the end because I'm gonna have to use it to cut again. All right. I'm gonna use my spices first, but I'm gonna go real light. I'm gonna wait on the crushed red pepper flakes at the into the end. So we got our black pepper. Real light. Real light. Seasoned salt. Real light. Tenderizer. Very light. Feel me? Real light. We got cayenne pepper. We're going to season this very light. Garlic powder. I love garlic powder. We're going to season this very light. And then we got Creole. We're going to season it very light. Now we got herbs over here. Herbs, we gonna go heavy on the herbs. This is just parsley. It's a little paprika. I don't even got much paprika in here. I got some more paprika over here though. Give me a little paprika. That's all we're gonna do for paprika. And we got rosemary. I normally don't add rosemary in until it's cooking, because I like to whip it up with the butter, but we're gonna do it right now. A little rosemary. And we got Italian. Told you, heavy on the herbs. The spices, we go light. It's gonna come out tasting marvelous. Seasoned it to perfection. Sage, heavy. Cilantro, finna go heavy on the cilantro. Heavy. Oregano, heavy. Think about going light with herbs, forget about it. You feel me? That's how you season a steak. You feel me? See, that mug seasoned up nice. We gonna press some of that down in there. See, you know, I cooked at 5-star restaurants, you feel me? So, you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm cooking gourmet. This is what I was made to do, you know what I'm saying? I went to school for this, and that's just what it is. All right, we're gonna take that bad baby. We're gonna do that, let it shake off. Let the bottom part get it a little bit. All right. Now what we gonna do again is season with everything, but we gonna do everything light. Light, because the top got so much season on it. It don't really need that much. We ain't gonna use rosemary again until we put it in the pan, because I like to whip it up with the butter. You feel me? I like to whip it up with the butter. We go heavy on parsley because it give it color. But like I said, everything light. You can go a little heavy on black pepper. I like black pepper. But everything else is gonna be real light. Real light. Real light. Always go heavy on my garlic. Then we're gonna add that Creole real light. Now I can put away all of my seasonings except for rosemary and crushed red pepper. Our water I'm seeing is over there to a rolling boil like I needed to get to. So now that my pasta water is boiling and it's at a rolling boil, we can get our pasta noodles in there and get them cooking. So right now, I'm gonna put up all of my seasons. Let's do a little bit more black pepper. I like to season up with black pepper a lot. We got everything taken care of here. Boom, by surprise. We got our seasoning put up. All right, we just need crushed red pepper and rosemary. I got my pasta sauce here. We're gonna put the pasta sauce over here with the pasta. I got some butter right here, some Irish butter. It's gonna cook up real nice with the steak. So let me move y'all back over here so I can put y'all on the charger. Got our pasta water over there, it's boiling. I don't want y'all to die. All right, so let's add our pasta noodles in. Got those in there like so, voila. Y'all cooking with Chef Hot Boy, baby. I ain't got the biggest pot, so I gotta let them, you know, boil the noodle and then you press it down in there like that. My mom had a giant spaghetti pot. You could just drop them right in there and it'll all fit in there. I gotta buy me one. This for all y'all thought that my cooking skills was fraudulent. They not. Watch how I cook up this steak though. When y'all see that steak I just seasoned up, man. I think these cook for about 11 minutes. Let me see, because I threw the damn packaging away before I read it. Always read the packaging. I got some more noodles in here too. Yeah, 10 minutes. I forgot to add salt to my damn water. Yeah, that's okay. Because they just started to cook. So it ain't like it's all bad over there for my noodles. Are we gonna let those boil up for a minute? Let me check my time on my wristwatch because it say 10 minutes. So at 8:25, I'll be pulling my noodles out and straining them. Put a little salt in there for taste. Alright, we got our steak on low and slow. I ain't gonna slap my steak in the pot yet. I'm gonna let my pasta noodles cook for a bit. Reason being, I'm cooking like a medium rare steak, and I'm only gonna need that bad baby to cook for about 8 minutes. So at 8:17, I'm gonna slap these in there, and then at 8:20, I'm gonna put my garlic bread in because it only take those about 5 minutes. Feel me? It's all about timing when you cooking. You gotta have your temperatures right and your timing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to over season, you want to under season, because if you under season, you can always add to it. If you over season something, there's no taking away. It's over with. Forget about it. Forget about it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all smash that like button. We about to drop the steak inside the skillet. I got my tripod that magically stand in the air, even though I broke it. I got my temperature on like 4. Low and slow is the name of the game. Low and slow. I want to add a little bit more olive oil, just a tad bit. I'm gonna slap some of that Irish butter in there. Let's get that Irish butter opened up. Irish butter. We ain't gonna add the Irish butter in there until we slap our steak in the skillet. So, round of applause. Drum roll, please. And this is our steak going in the skillet. It's 8:17. I did that perfect. All right, so while my steak is cooking, we're gonna 1/4 inch turn that boy. Even though we ain't cooking it on the grill, we still want it to move around. We're gonna slap about a tablespoon of butter in there. Reason being, all that seasoning, we're not gonna let it go to waste. We're gonna whip it up and then, you know what I'm saying, whip it up like so, and then pour it across the steak like that. You feel me? That's what we're gonna do once that butter melts. You feel me? And then on top of that, I got a little beef stock over here. See this beef stock? Take a little of that, add it right in there. I'm posting it right across that boy. Give it some flavor, yeah. All right, so I gotta drop my cutting board off over here because I'm gonna need it again, so I gotta wash it off and rinse it. stir my pasta. I gotta stir my pasta noodles over here, my fettuccine noodles, so they cook right. You want to stir them occasionally for 10 minutes. We just let that steak do its thing for a second. I put it in on 8:17, so about 8:21 I'll be flipping my steak. Alright, so now that we got that mixed up in there like that, like so, we're gonna take that and oh yeah. Oh my goodness. You feel me? You figure deal me. I'm gonna turn my steak down a little bit. Then we gonna 1/4 inch turn that boy. And that's good. We can put my butter away. We're gonna keep my spoon over here. We're gonna put that butter away. Now I said about 8:25 my pasta noodles should be done. So it's 8:20. I can put my garlic bread in because it's only gonna cook for about 5 minutes. So let's put my garlic bread in. Got my oven going. Voila! You know what would go good with this? A cup of red wine. That should be fire. Alright, we're going to take some more of that, throw it back over there again. You feel me? That's still in the flavor, chat. That's still in that flavor that's on top of the steak. All that seasoning, that good, man. Oh, if y'all can taste it, whoo! Y'all be in here trying to smack your mouth. All right, now that it's in the pan, we're gonna add in our red crushed pepper flakes. I'm gonna add a little in the oil and season. I don't want it to be too spicy. And then we're gonna take that junk in. Cause this Alfredo finna slap-tastic, I ain't gonna lie. I know how to whip me up a nice steak. It's 8:22, we're gonna flip it over. Oh yeah. Turn the heat up just a tad bit. Oh yeah. Just a tad bit. Get a nice sear going on that thing. We're gonna look at my bread. I'm gonna see what y'all talking about. Alright, let's throw y'all in here. Stirring up these noodles, baby. 8:25, my noodles should be ready to come out of here and be done. So should my garlic bread. Bless me, Lord Jesus. All right, we got that stirred up over there. Oh, snaps. That's how you cook with love. We're going to put my red pepper back in here. We're going to take us some rosemary here. Crush it a little in our hand. And sprinkle it right across. Man, this muffin will be fire, I ain't gonna lie. Now that's just cooking, chat. We waiting on it to finish up. So I'm gonna turn y'all over here. Y'all can watch me wash off my cutting board because I'm gonna need that in a bit. Watch me do some dishes. All right, we want to toss some of that liquid over our steak over here. We ain't forget about it. Then we got a 1/4 inch turn. You feel me? Now we gonna. So this looking good. Chef Hot Boy. All right, my pasta noodles about done. I can let them go for like another minute if I wanted to, because I ain't got nothing super high and I'm washing dishes. So while they're doing this thing, we're gonna finish up over here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really in the kitchen with a chef, baby. Water pressure in here is just ridiculously high. I like it though. Wash our cutting board off good. I mean, we ain't doing nothing but cooking another bloody steak on it, you know. I mean, putting another bloody steak on it, you know. All right. Dry that off a little bit. We're gonna grab that. That should be seared and seasoned right to perfection. I want to sear it a little tad bit. So this is so juicy, it's gonna be able to get cut with a butter knife, chat. All right, let me turn my pasta off. That's good to go. We're gonna take our steak out of there. We don't want it to overcook. That bad baby done. Wait till I cut that open. Our garlic bread is done. I gotta take the pasta over there and strain it. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Hold on, chat. Let me spin y'all around so y'all can see me. All right, let me get my plate out. All right, we're gonna put the extra Alfredo sauce in there that was left over. We're just gonna scoop it right into the pan or the pot. I don't really add much seasoning to the Alfredo. It's already salty enough. Don't really need to add no salt to it. Most I might do is hit it with a little seasoned salt and Creole, and that's all it needs. You don't really need nothing else. All right. That one's open. We're gonna grab our noodles. Now that they totally strained, slide them right back in that thing. Yeah. You feel me? The eye's still a little hot, so we're gonna put it back on the eye, and then we're just gonna drop our Alfredo sauce in there like so, and get the mixing. You feel me? Now that we got our sauce in there, we're gonna make it super saucy. Remember, I put that sauce at the bottom. That's how I get evenly covered. I'm gonna put some cilantro and whatnot in here. Some cilantro and parsley for looks. You know what I'm saying? It'll give it a little flavor, but what we mostly want is the look. Cilantro, parsley, and then we got some Creole, of course. So we're gonna sprinkle some cilantro in here. Then we're gonna take some parsley in here. You know what? We're just gonna take this thing off and go like this. All right. Then we're gonna take a little Creole, and that's all I need. I'm gonna take some more of this Alfredo sauce. Yup. I got it on low. All right. Stir and whip that thing up, baby. And I like to add a little oregano too. All right. We're gonna take our parsley and cilantro and sit it over here because we're gonna slap that on top of our steak. We're gonna add a tad bit of garlic powder too. That's it. Now that's good on seasoning of my Alfredo. We can just incorporate it in the mix now. And I like to make sure mine is saucy, so we're gonna use the whole thing. You don't want no dry Alfredo. Feel me? I got y'all in frame. What y'all here talk about? Oh, y'all can't even see me over there. Oh, this smells amazing. We're just gonna get that a good stir. All right, chat. Now that that's good, I'm gonna zoom y'all in on this steak. Cause y'all need to see how this finna be cut with a butter knife. Mind you, that's a big steak. With a butter knife, chat. Cut that with a butter knife. With a butter knife. With a butter knife, chat. Talking about a tough steak. This knife is not sharp. Butter knife. I'm talking about I cooked this in a skillet and I'm cutting it with a butter knife. You feel me? Now let's see. We're gonna check the temperature of the steak too so y'all know what it was cooked to. Perfection. Yeah, you feel me? About 130. Chat. I think y'all need to see this. You see this? Cut. You can cut this with a butter knife, chat. I cooked this in a skillet. Medium rare. I'm cutting it with a knife because I need to cut it thin for my putting it on my Alfredo. But this was being cut with a butter knife. And this is a dull knife I got right here. That's some fat right there. I'm gonna just eat that. New York strip steaks got a lot of fat on them. But it's also a good cut though. Like, this was cooked perfect. If my fiance was here, she'd be losing her top. She ain't over here right. She ain't at home right now, so. I don't even need these damn tongs. Chad, I gotta get a stronger knife. But this junk is a dull knife and it's cutting right through it like butter. All right. Got my steak cut. We finna plate my food up now. I know if y'all watching, y'all wish y'all was here. I keep about to call my fiance my baby mama. I don't know. I must want to have children with her, bro. About to say, my baby mama, if my fiance was here, she'd be jumping for joy because she love her some steak Alfredo. I mean, she love her some steak and she love Alfredo. And you know her man is chef. I know how to do it right. The right way. I was talking to y'all, I ain't want my steak to get too cold. Feel me? All I gotta do now is eat it, chat. All I gotta do now is eat it. And clean up my mess. Chat. Chat. I don't think y'all understand how happy I am with this meal right here. And there you have it, a steak Alfredo dinner. There you have it, steak Alfredo. Steak Alfredo? Medium rare. All right, chat, we finna eat this. We finna eat this. Get y'all set up so y'all can be in here with me. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, goodness gracious. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all smash that like button, baby. Then we gonna smoke some weed afterwards. I got some, you know. Grab that Coca-Cola, baby. Cola, baby. Cola, baby. Cola, baby. All right, we grabbing some Parmesan shiz. Grab us a fork and a napkin. Grab a napkin, a fork, Coca-Cola with a straw and some Parmesan shiz. We gonna say our gracious, thank you, good God. Oh dear Lord, the creator of all creators, the God of all gods, the King of all kings, the maker of all universes. Let your blessed name be praised for all good works worked through thee, and I am grateful, thankful, and I am blessed and highly favored, knowing that I have food to put in my stomach, I have shelter to go over my head, I have beverage for when I am thirsty, and I have cloth that I put on my back, and I have my feet covered as well. And I am happy for all the people that are in my family. There's so many blessings, Father, you've given unto me for this great Sunday dinner that I call out to your name, and I praise it in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Let's dig in. All right. Let's grab it right there. Parmesan. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all this tonight. Damn, chat. I must be hungry. I'm gonna slum noodles everywhere. This is so good. I'm so mad the Lions lost. Let me close my door. It's getting cold. All right. Man. Chat, this steak Alfredo dinner. I thank you for tuning in and watching me eat dinner, helping me prepare my dinner. I wish I could give y'all a taste. Here, y'all get some. Get some steak with the noodle. You feel me? Get y'all a little bite up. Zoom y'all in. Sorry about my bad lighting, chat. I'm working on it. I'm in here making love to the food. This happens when you cook food with love. What about y'all? Was y'all taught not to eat with your mouth full like me? And was you taught when you at the dinner table to not put your elbows on the table when you eat, on your forearms? Yeah. I was never allowed to eat with my elbows on the table or talk with my mouth full. Proper etiquette. All right, Grandma. All right, Oma. You know, I'm grateful my grandparents taught me that. Because now when I'm out, I got that etiquette in me. I got proper etiquette about me from, my grandparents taught me that. My parents too. But more so my grandparents, because they taught my parents. You know what I'm saying? So that was great. Because when I be out and I got good etiquette and I'm seeing other people that don't, I'm like, okay, I know what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? I was raised with proper etiquette, and not everybody was raised with proper etiquette. We got a saying, common sense ain't so common. Now, chat, y'all seen how I did that steak? Try that at home. Bet you it'll come out good. You want your girl to love you? Make her a nice steak dinner like I showed you, like Hot Boy showed you how to do. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I had to blow on it, it was so hot. Chat, this food tastes so good. I ain't gonna lie. It tastes so good. I'm gonna smell this weed real quick. It's called watermelon plum. It's indica. I got a little cousin, her nickname was Plum. I miss my little cousin, my little Plum. She getting big now. Shout out to her. Doing good in school. She's smart. Shout out to my son, Vidal Jr. And shout out to my nephew, Armand Jr. And shout out to Cordero Jr. and Cash. That's my nephews right there. And my son. I got a niece now, too. Shout out to my niece. I don't know her name yet. But she another little boy to the boy family and clan. They uncle and papa a big YouTube star. And I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every day. Y'all making it happen for me. My stomach bigger than my eyes. Or is it my eyes was bigger than my stomach? It looked like my stomach was bigger than my eyes because I'm smashing all of this. This is so good. Woo! I need some more napkins. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and having dinner with me on Sunday, though. I did church online. Now y'all having dinner online. Shout out to Jesus Christ. Without him, my Lord and Savior, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. It was fat right there. That was all fat. That's what I say about New York strip steaks. I ain't never tried that brand of New York strip. It was okay. It wasn't that much fat on there. But when you get to the end, it's a gristle like that. Like, damn, bro. I probably won't buy that one again. I don't like all of that fat in there. I got some other New York strip steaks, though. They like sirloin petite. They ain't gonna be like that one. You can just straight eat that. Yeah, chat. I was thinking like Alfredo, should I do shrimp Alfredo? And my stomach was like, ooh, what about steak? Is steak Alfredo a thing? I'm like, you right. You right. Let me do steak. I looked up online and steak Alfredo. That mug called my name. I said, yeah, I'm finna make this mug medium, rare. I need it to be cheesy with blood in it. Oh, gang. Oh, no, a piece of my hair got in it. No, chat, not my hair. No, I don't want to eat my hair. If y'all's ever wondering where all the food go that I eat, how I get so big and strong, y'all seeing how firsthand. Look at my muscle. You feel me? I just be playing. You feel me? I eat steaks and stuff, and then I lift weights a lot. I do a lot of push-ups, bro. Feel me? Sometimes I help the elderly out. Lift things that they can't lift. I should have did that. I almost hurt my throat. I can't see how many of y'all in here right now, but y'all not talking. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Smash that like button. After this live stream, I'm getting on my laptop and we gonna smoke some weed, listen to some music. Chat, this is busting. Busting, busting. Busting, busting. Busting, busting. Chat, y'all, truth, if y'all stay here, y'all watch me put down a whole like 16-ounce steak and Alfredo by myself with 2 garlic bread. like a man. Supposed to. Woo! I was starving like Marvin. All right, chat. I love y'all, but that concludes my video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's your boy Detroit Made Hot Boy out on Gang Them. I see y'all in the next stream when I start a broadcast off the laptop and me listening to people music and smoking. Keep God first. Remember, peace, love, hope, prosperity always. Keep God first. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ.